Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. So today we're using Notpolish Priority, which is the gray color, and Notpolish White. I have on Kendra, we tried a lighter gray, that's why it looked like there was gray on her pinky there was, but I took it off. Sorry to jump right into it. Welcome you guys welcome in. Oh my gosh, I always get so tongue-tied, sorry. So this video jumps right into it because the last time Kendra came, she got those, we had done a soak off and given her a new set, and it was those bright red nails with the glitter and everything. And this time she wanted gray and white marble. And I could have done a really down to the bare bones rebalance, but we decided to just clip them off and soak them off and start fresh. So that's why these look like this. I didn't show the removal or the prep or anything. Where I started this video was at the application. So what I had done so far was put on the XXL Craftsxnine stiletto tips and trimmed them down to her length to make those tips into a really thin, gorgeous, narrow coffin, as you see here. I didn't have to do any other shaping. These tips are bomb. And right now on Craftsxnine, she has a 40% off her tips. So go check that out. I'll put the link in the description box. So I'm going to be marbling each nail, and I'm using Kiara Sky Monomer. I'm using my new Young Nails brush that she's getting flat and trained. I have to stop saying she. It's an inanimate object. It is getting flat and trained. And Kendra wanted this hand a little more gray and the other hand a little more white. So instead of starting my beads at the free edge like I would normally build a nail, the last time I did marble, it kind of seemed like I wasn't able to get my cuticle bead correct. It wasn't blending well with the rest of the marble. It was kind of covering it, and then it just didn't work. So this time I decided to start at the cuticle bead, and that helped and worked a whole lot better. And I've let you guys know before, I marble different than other people, but I think the result turns out pretty good. So this is just how I marble. I don't put two beads on my brush at the same time, but I do put two beads on the nail, and then I kind of pat them around instead of mixing them or threading my brush through them. I just kind of do a mixture of it all. But anyway, I do have this application in 1.5 times, and this is a short, quick video because Kendra's coming back today. I'll describe that in a second. I'll explain that in a second, pardon me. But I did not show in this video capping and clear. So I did cap these in clear, but did not record that or show it here. So I am going in with a very thin layer on my design because I do have to cap these in clear before I file. But I did leave in real time my e-filing and my hand filing just on 4 or 5 fingers, 3 or 4 fingers for you guys. And I'm going to jump back on when I mention the loyal creator. She's definitely a creator. So you guys, I mentioned I'm going to be shouting out my subscribers. Some have channels, and some are nail techs, and some are creators, and some are not. So, but today's shout out, she's definitely a creator, definitely a nail artist. And I'll jump back on when that is here. I can't see it until it comes up, but I'll jump back on then. Enjoy the application. In typical Jen fashion, I'm actually not going to be quiet until it's time for the creator shout out, subscriber shout out. I've got to learn to say that correctly. Subscriber shout out. You guys, we're getting close to 1K. We're like at 913 or something. And I am going to check my watch hours and let you know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go charge my laptop right now so I can put that in this video. And before we get to the subscriber shout out, I will let you know, and if that comes along, I'm still telling the story because I am long-winded, as you all know, I'll just deal with that when I get there. So I was letting you know about Kendra. So Kendra's nail set is still on. It's not time for her to come back at all. And I would say a little over a year ago, Kendra mentioned her sister to me. So her younger sister, maybe she's older, I don't know. Her sister named Brittany had a stroke when she was 18 years old, okay? And the permanent damage that she deals with from her stroke is in her hands, okay? Some of her fingers have a permanent curl, and she cannot straighten them, and she does not have movement of some of her fingers, and her hands jerk. So they, without warning and without, in an uncontrollable way, they do some jerking. So she has always wanted to get her nails done. This was like a little over a year ago that I'm speaking of here. This is what Kendra told me. My sister wants to get her nails done. And this is what she told me. One time, her sister decided to go get her nails done, and she went to a Vietnamese shop. It's a regular strip mall nail shop, because that's where you go, And because she didn't know anybody else, she went. She explained to them about her stroke, asked, showed them her hands, asked if they could do the service. Of course, they said yes, and they proceeded to do the service, but they were straightening her fingers in an uncomfortable way, talking in their language, which they do. They're usually saying, hey, I have an appointment at 2. Can you call them? They're talking business. They're not talking about you. But at one point during the service, the nail tech that was working on her called another nail tech over and was showing her something on Brittany's hand and speaking in her language. So Brittany felt very uncomfortable during that service. That does not mean they were talking about her. The nail tech could have been new, and could have been saying, hey, what do I do in this situation? Or she could have been saying, hey, can you call so-and-so for me? And the person was just glancing at what she was doing. It might not have had anything to do with her at all, but it made her uncomfortable. She didn't like it, and she's never been back to get nails again since then. She's also a single mom, so she really can't afford to get nails. So I'm going to stop talking about that, and I'll finish the story in a second, because I'm going to talk about my subscriber now. This video's shout out goes to Tabitha. You guys, this is her channel. I'm going to leave it up for a few minutes while I talk about her. Not a few minutes, but just a few slides. Loyal, badass. Go check out her channel. Go subscribe to her if you aren't. This girl is on all of my videos, always commenting, binge watching me. Support. Just, I love you, Tab. You're just an amazing girl, an amazing human being. She's a sweetheart. Do anything for anyone. She's, I hope I'm not wrong, a stay-at-home mom. So she's getting ready to have her kids out for the summer. And yeah, I just appreciate you so much, Tabitha. And I wanted to make sure to get you shouted out here. You guys, really, if you're not over there, go check her out. She does amazing nails, and she posts so many videos. She posts way more frequently than me. She's really, really good at nails. I love the sets she does. She's super creative. She works with gels, different. She's definitely an acrylic girl, but she also uses gels. She mixes it up, you guys. Way more interesting than my channel by far. I just do watch me works and, blah, same stuff all the time. Anyway, Tabitha, I adore you. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always showing me so much love, and I don't want to get too mushy, so just thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Okay, back to the story. So Brittany had a bad experience and never went back. So about a year ago, Kendra told me that story, and she told me that every time she sees her sister's like, oh my God, your nails. And every single time Kendra says, well, you need to come see Jen. And every single time her sister says a version of one or the other things. I can't afford it. Or no, because what happened last time? No. So it took Kendra a long time, but she talked her into coming to see me, and I did record that, and it was on my channel. But when I recorded that and posted it, that voiceover that I did happened during a time when there was a little bit of drama stirring up in the nail community, and I stay out of drama with a 300-foot pole. I hate it. But in my voiceover, I had addressed some of the drama, and all I said in the voiceover was, here's what actually happened. Or, no, I didn't even say that. I just said, by the way, I didn't have anything to do with that, even though my name was brought up, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Even that, you guys, like a few months later, I was rewatching that video, and I heard that, and I was like, no, I don't even want to address that stuff on my channel. So I deleted it. I deleted that video, even though it was a great video, because I was working on a girl who had a disability. I don't want to say a disability, a challenge. It's because I'm talking about other things right now that I can't remember. She's a survivor. I mean, that's the real word. So anyway, it was great content, but I had to delete it. So, and she loved her nails. They were super duper short because she's a mom. And it was a great learning video, and it was good content. But I had to take it down because I didn't know at the time you could delete a voiceover or edit it. I still don't know how to do that kind of thing anyway. But yeah, so that had to come down, unfortunately. But so Brittany has never got her nails done again because she could not afford to come get fills. The reason she came the one time was because Kendra finally talked her into it. Kendra reassured her that she would be here with her for her appointment, that she would stay with her throughout her appointment, and that, you know, it was me. I'll always take care of her, and she promised, and I did. And she loved her nails, but she could not afford to keep them up. So she didn't come back for fills. Kendra just had got her that for her birthday, a birthday set, okay? So I have not seen her since, and she just had another birthday that passed, so it's been a little bit over a year. So Kendra told me about 3 weeks ago, Kendra sent me a picture of these horrible, lumpy nails with nail art that looked like a child, a 5-year-old did it. And I was thinking, wow, why is she sending me this picture? So she sends me the picture, and then the next text says, hope you can hear the birds, Jonna, because I have to go back inside now. Sorry. The message says, look at my sister's nails. And I was like, what? So she explains. Her sister Brittany was invited to be in a wedding, and the bride or the bride's mother or somebody in the wedding party had paid for all the girls to go get their nails done. Brittany didn't want to do it, but she wanted to be part of the wedding party, and she wanted, she didn't want to do it, but she went. And she got her nails did at a shop, and she hated them. They looked terrible. Kendra, I mentioned to you guys before, is an artist. She loves to do nails, but she just paints with polish, not even gel polish, and she doesn't do acrylics, but she likes to paint her friends' nails and other people's nails, and she likes to do art on people's nails. But I'm the only one that works on her nails, if that makes sense. So Kendra immediately went over to her sister's house and took a file and tried to file the designs off because this was a new set. And the wedding was over, and now she has to wear these for a month or something, So Kendra said that she went over there and she fixed the designs on her sister's nails so they weren't so ugly and childlike looking. And anyway, that was a few weeks ago, and Kendra got a hold of me a couple days ago and said, hey, do you have any time this week to remove the set my sister has on because she has jammed one of them, and it's lifted, and it's hurting her, and she wants these nails off. So she's simply coming for a removal. She does not want any more nails on. I said, absolutely. She can come Thursday. So they're coming today at 5:30, which is why I am putting up and posting a video so quickly after the one I just posted, the purples. I like to let my videos rest at least a few days, but whatever. I need to get this one off my phone, and that's also why it's short. But that is what's coming up next. She's coming in a few hours today, and I am going to be recording it because I want you guys to see that it does not matter what challenges you might face in a client, like what position or direction they may need to face. You don't have to take every client. That's number one. But if you do, I do remember having to be in many different contorted angles myself to be able to get the right angle on her nails. Now, I'm not going to be doing nails on her, but I will be removing them. But I'm interested to know if I'm going to run into any MMA. So anyway, that will be the next content coming up. Now, I did mention to you guys that Kelly was coming, and I was not sure if I was going to be recording that. She was supposed to be coming today, actually at 3, but she canceled because her and her baby are sick. She tried to reschedule for next week, but next week I only have one day off, and that day Alma is coming, so I will be doing a fresh set on Alma. Alma hasn't been back for a while because she ripped her last set that I did on her. She ripped one of her nails all the way off, her natural nail, and it has taken this long to grow back. So she has just enough nail grown back right now that I can attach an enhancement to it. So she will be back next week on my day off. So the week after that is when I will be doing Kelly. Now, if Kelly's nails start lifting, remember she has nails on from a shop because she had to cheat on me. So if her nails start lifting and she can't wait because she's already at the 4-week mark now and she has to wait 2 more weeks to see me. So if her nails last 6 weeks and she does not need to go to a shop, then she will be coming to see me. Otherwise, I suspect she'll probably go get herself a fill at the shop again and have to wait until I have another day off to come see me. It's hard for her and I to get together, or else she would strictly just be here every 5 weeks. She likes to wait between 5 and 6 weeks between her sets. And what I told her last time was, look, I'm going to request the day off from Target because she has to wait for her husband to be home. She's a stay-at-home mom of a 6-month-old baby. I think the baby's like probably 8 months old now. But she has to wait for her husband to be home from work to stay with the baby before she can leave and be gone for 3 or 4 hours to come get her nails done. So she can only come in the evenings, and almost every time she's available for that, I'm at work at Target. I definitely work at Target on the weekends. Target's like super busy, so they always schedule me on the weekends, and those are her days that she has wide open availability because her husband doesn't work on the weekends. So we just have a hard time getting our schedule together. So what I told her this last time was, tell me what date you want to come, and I'll request that day off. Okay, so I'm going to stop real quick because I finally bit the bullet and decided to order one of these bits, and I want 10 of them right now. So this bit's maiden voyage. This is the first time it's touched a nail. I got it in my last Notpolish order. I did not unbox that for you guys, but I did get some new stuff from them. For my birthday, my wife gave me a little budget and let me order some nail stuff. She's so amazing. So I will show you guys that in another video. Also, I will be receiving the new collection from Notpolish, the collection by Tao, with her custom colors, with the Porsche color. I can't wait because Porsche was already in my cart, and now I just get to have it in the collection. And that comes with other things like liners, and I can't wait. Okay, so I think I'll make a video of both of those things, the Tao collection, and at that time I'll show you the other things I got in my order. I got a couple replacements, but this bit, all right, so you guys, previously I've not ordered one of these from Temu, from Craftsxnine, from Amazon, wherever. Macart, I think, started selling them first. I haven't ordered them because when I use a bit, I typically use the very tip. I don't usually use the longer end of the barrel. And I feel like it would just be a waste of space because I don't use that area of the bit. But I don't really do short nails. So why not get a bit that's long and see what kind of work I can make out of it? You guys, I love it. I love it. I want 10 more. And this, just like any of Notpolish's other bits, sharp, super duper duper sharp. So if you get one, be careful. But it does the trick. It does the work. I think I only have my e-file on a 6 or 8 right here because I did my application super duper close to how I wanted to keep it. So I didn't really have any debulking to do. I just had some fine tuning to do. And I am going to go in with an 100 grit Notpolish hand file after this, and then we're going to top coat and be done. So, as usual, I talked through the entire video. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me jump off and let you know what my watch hours are. I'll be right back. I don't want to forget I was in the middle of a story while I was finishing the story. Kelly, so I finally requested a day off from Target. So what I told her was I'm going to request a day off. It's going to be a Thursday. So that was today. I scheduled this day off like 4 weeks ago to see her. And then I was just going to request every 6 Thursdays off or every 5 Thursdays off. That way my schedule would never conflict and she could always come. And this just wouldn't be a problem anymore between us getting our schedules to match. So that's what I did. And then she ended up sick. So, was out of our control again, but she'll be back. And thankfully, I'm still going to be able to make some money today because lo and behold, Kendra got a hold of me and said, can you see my sister? So that worked out good. Okay, here's the datum, I don't know. I only need 531 more hours of watch time. 531, you guys. I don't even remember what it was, but you guys smashed it. I know I won a Watch Me Work Wednesday of like, I don't know if she said 6 or 9 hours, something crazy. I know several of you have been binging. Angela, for sure. I think she binged like twice. I can't remember because it's not in front of me, but I have it always in my head like, oh, I need to shout out so-and-so. You guys are amazing. PJ, Jonna, you guys just said you were doing, Marcy, everyone, all you guys rule. So from 4,000 to 500, we've got it. We're getting it in the bag. And then subs, I only need 87 more subs to hit 1K. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, we're almost there. Do you guys know if I binge watch my own channel, does that give me watch hours? Because I'm just going to let that ish play. Like, what? I'm so excited. You guys are so amazing. So many cool things are happening for me. All right, you guys. So in the description box, thank you very, very much. In the description box, I'm going to link Craftsxnine because they're the tips I'm using. My code with her is Jen, Jen. But right now, if you're going over there and buying tips, they're 40% off. Head over there if you want. Go to Notpolish and get this bit, first of all, or any of these colors or whatever you want. Code with them is Jen as well, Jen. And what was I going to say? Something else. I'm definitely going to be linking Tabitha's channel in my description box along with tagging you tabs. And you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. And this is it. This is the end of the video. I'm going to top coat and we're going to be done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, by the way, I am showing filing up really close because I just am. I'm showing it in real time and up close. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But it took me a couple years to figure out how to angle my file, even though you see people doing it and you hear people saying it. So maybe watch closely if you're struggling with that, the way my file sets along the free edge. I always struggled with that. I would angle it the wrong way. I would have it at a 90-degree angle, but I would still dig it in where the free edge meets like the meat of your nail and leave like a gash there, if you know what I'm talking about, instead of having a straight free edge. Anyway, I do show that on the next nail on the ring finger really carefully up close, like what I mean by that. So that's coming up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your loyalty, your badassness, your down-assness. Just love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.